do you think that there is a link, that there is a connection between what we've been talking about today and some of the elements that are connected to public speaking, for example? And if that's the case, where do you see the link?
I believe public speaking serves several objectives, but mainly it is about getting your audience on the wave of your vision or your mission or your project or whatever it is. I believe if public speaking is about giving information in one direction, then we can stick to the second level of conversations, the positional level. If you want to touch people, if you want to create change and transformation, I would advise you to go to the third level of conversation, which might be a bit difficult because public speaking mostly is like a one-way thing, but I do believe that there are so many opportunities to build a connection with your audience, to build trust with your audience, maybe to actively engage them and have them participating in what you're doing. And then people will go with you. And I know that public speaking, there's a lot of rules and laws and also probably a lot of requirements by the organizer of those events. But I would say that taking it a little bit away from the one direction thing that I often see when I am, attending events. Think about what speakers that you remember, the ones that touched you, the ones that made you feel good, the ones that did some things that was not expected. That's my very personal opinion, but maybe that can work for some in your audience.
Yeah, no, we share the same opinion. I agree with you, Elena. The best presentations are really conversations.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be a talk, a presentation doesn't have to be a one-way communication. It can definitely be more of a conversation or closer to what we would classify as a conversation. And also, another thing I liked very much about what you said is you used a word which I love, which is transformation.
Mm-hmm.
We always tell people when you give a presentation, your objective is not just to share some information. It could be, I'm not saying that that cannot be your objective, but if that's your only objective, then if we think about it, there is no need to give a presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a document, give them a coffee, give them some time so that they can drink that coffee and read that document,
Exactly.
and then you share some ideas, much more effective. A presentation, as you said, Helena, is an opportunity to create some sort of transformation. It's an opportunity to change your audience in terms of what they believe, what they feel, what they do as a result of your presentation.